anniversary available for them.
All right. And is there a cost to charge on this?
Yes, it is. $10 for
$10, and it will start. You said around 8, and then
registration starts at 8, and then the event itself will start at 9.
Okay, and how long does it go for?
Normally we run to 2 o'clock.
To 2 o'clock. Okay, so it's a women's event, and you've got a special speaker coming in, special testimonies, and other things to help inspire ladies.
Women, yes. Okay. Women of faith.
Go ahead.
We'll have music too.
We'll have praise teams. We have special songs.
Songs and a praise team there. That'll be going on during this event also.
Yes.
Okay. And so, ladies, you are invited to come. Y'all got a very nice poster on here that talks about Jan Aldridge of Mechanicsville, Virginia. Says that she'll have you crying one moment, laughing another moment. There's going to be lots of door prizes. Don't miss this day of fellowship and spiritual growth. And this year, as you said, it rotates every single year at different churches, you ladies. And this year it's going to be at Bennett Union Baptist Church there on 2nd Street, there at Pine Street. So we encourage folks to go to it.
Could I just read this part right here?
You can read whatever you want. You got the time.
It's very important.
Go right ahead.
Low Country Women's Ministry is a group of women of faith of all denominations from various churches in Wayne County and surrounding counties coming together to fellowship, to worship, and to advance the cause of Christ. This annual event is sponsored by local churches.
Okay. It sounds like a great event. You mentioned this is your 4th year doing this.
Yes, it is.
Ladies can come and be inspired and have spiritual growth and listen to Jan Aldridge for Mechanicsville, Virginia, and hear testimony and just have a great day of faith there at Bennett Union Baptist Church. All faiths, all denominations coming up February 4th.
February 4th. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
If they need tickets, go to First Baptist Church.
Just go to First Baptist Church if they need tickets.
Yes.
Right there on Brunswick Street.
Yes, sir.
All right. Sounds good. Well, ladies, have a great event, okay?
Thank you.
A lot of any questions or comments for it? Okay. All right. We got more guests coming up here on the world famous Butch and Bob show, so stay tuned.
Where will you be for Super Bowl 51? Watching the game on an old black and white television and eating frozen pizza? No, you'll be enjoying the Big Dog Super Bowl Party Package. Register today at your Jessup Western Sizzlin on Sunset Boulevard, Vans Auto Mart, and Eagle Pawn Shop on Highway 301 North, Hurricane's Convenience Store at the corner of Highway 84 and Joey Williamson, Sybil's Family Restaurant, and your Jessup Piggly Wiggly. Then on Sunday, February 5th, you'll be enjoying the Super Bowl with prizes from all our sponsors. Your Jessup Western Sizzlin, Dan's Auto Mart, Eagle Pawn Shop, Hurricane's Convenience Store and Restaurant, your Jessup Piggly Wiggly, and Sybil's Family Restaurant. Proud sponsors of the NFL from Westwood One on WIFO.
All right, 6 minutes after 8 o'clock, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. We continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob show, and more guests in this morning. And just introduce yourself when you go on the air and what you're going to be talking about.
All right, I am Sharon Corson. We're going to be talking about Starry Night. We have Tasha Cobbs coming this year.
Tasha Cobbs from Wayne County. So busy now that we have to go through an agent to get a hold of a local girl.
Exactly.
And so Starry Night coming up here, and so it's just going to be a great event, and I know that y'all been working hard on this.
Yes, we've got a good committee that has been really diligent in getting everything organized. Julia has been the spearhead of everything, so I'm going to let her talk about it for a minute.
Julia Birch in. Good morning.
Good morning, Butch and Bob. How are y'all today?
Doing great.
Good.
So how's Starry Night coming together?
Starry Night is coming together, and this year we tried to get our star last year, but she was so booked up. And the neat thing is that the star this year is from Jessup, grew up in Jessup. Her family's here in Jessup, went to all our schools, and so it took a while to get her, and we, like what you said, Butch, we worked through her agent, and we were actually, typically Starry Night is the first Friday in February. We were trying to keep that so that would stick in people's minds and have this as a yearly event. So she had agreed to do it the first Friday in February.
Okay.
But Tasha was asked to sing at the Super Bowl. So she, so I don't know, I don't think I did, but well, to the extent that Tasha is so well known around this country and even out of our country, she sings. She just got back from Haiti and singing over there. She has a following. We've had people buy tickets to the concert from Tennessee, and there's a community choir that is going to headline Tasha, made up from people all in the community, and they have been practicing. But one lady's driving over from Savannah to sing in this choir because she wants to sing for Tasha.
Okay.
So she is very well known, and we Wayne Countyans, I just hope that we come out and support our hometown girl like we did for Crystal Hopkins when she did it last year, along with Adeline Kennerly, that was Miss Georgia, and Grayson Lambert, who was a Georgia quarterback. And
all right. This event's coming up when? What's the date again?
It's going to be February 18th.
Okay, February 18th.
7 p.m. at Unity Church of God.
All right. And so who's invited? How much are the tickets? What will they expect when they get there?
There are, the tickets are $20, and we feel that that's a good price, and we hope that everybody will come with that. High school students or any child is $10. And then you can get a VIP ticket, which is $65. $65 allows you to have reserved parking, and then the main thing is reserved seating. You can just walk in anytime, and you'll know you'll have a seat. Also, the $65, you can come in and there will be food, and the social area at the social hall at Unity Church will be decorated, very festive, and you can also have food. Okay. And then the high school students, some high school basketball and softball boys are going to be escorting you to your seat. And it is a red carpet event, so we hope people will put on their finest and come out for this concert. And there will also be pictures taken in at general admission and at VIP at the VIP side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great event coming up here. And who is putting in this on, and what is the purpose for this event?
The board is being put on by the board of directors, and the board of directors is headed up by Antonia Harris. And last year, Celia Boykin put this on with her chair, and she laid the foundation for this in terms of advertising, and the tickets and the decorations. There's so many parts to any type of event.
Okay, so this is a fundraiser for Fairhaven.
Fundraiser for Fairhaven, which is the local nonprofit domestic violence shelter. Okay. That does stay at capacity here in Jessup.
All right. And so once again, folks, tickets are available, and they can go get them in advance. Is that correct?
Yes. Do you want me to give you the location?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can pick them up at Fairhaven Market, of course, and then Berry Patch, Designs by Deidre, Divine Look, Jesse's, Mine and Yours, and you can also go to Facebook at Fairhaven Starry Night.
Okay.
And order them online. So
sounds good.
But if you want the VIP tickets, you got to get them quick because there's only so much seating at the front. So.
Okay. All right, so there's VIP and regular general admission. How much is the VIP?
$65.
$65, and then you sit closer and you get a private reception, and then the regular ones are $20.
Yes,
right.
and we hope to, Tasha, we hope to have a meet and greet with Tasha beforehand. But when she does a concert of like this, she and it will be gospel music, and she has a song that was #1 on the Billboard charts. And when she sings, she has to get into the moment and the feeling. So she typically is in another room preparing because she puts her heart and soul into these concerts and her music. And she will. So we hope to be meeting her afterwards, after the concert.
Sounds good. That sounds like a great event. Another one last year was well attended, and just a great fundraiser for Fairhaven. And luckily, we were able to get this talent, but also being from Jessup and Wayne County, it just makes it even better.
Right, right. And I just hope that our town will just come out and support our local girl, show her that we love her, and we're so proud of her and what she's done. And she is such a mentor to so many children here. One mother that's in the choir says her little girl sings Tasha Cobb's songs in the shower every night, and she just hopes to be able to meet her. So she's just a beautiful lady, beautiful heart. Her family, her mother Bertha, just loving people, and hope we all come out and support them.
We've had tremendous support from everybody that we've asked to help with this event.
Okay.
We've got people, already lined up to do the parking, we have lights coming in. Of course, we wrangled Donnie Ray in here because he, all of these events, there's several of us in the community that tend to work together with chamber events, Taste of Wayne Parade, and stuff like that. So anyway, we're going to have all the lights. It's going to be a big event. It really is. There's going to be the big skylights flashing and stuff. And so I think it's going to be a surprise how big it ends up being. It's going to be at Unity Church of God.
Unity Church of God.
And it's going to be the entrance is going to be on the side, and there will be the general admission will be on the main doors that come in on the side by Bill Morris Park.
Right.
And then the social hall is going to be the VIP entrance. So there will be designated people there parking you. So.
Well, sounds good. Sounds like a great event.
And the community choir is being led by Tabitha Beaver.
Yes.
And they have been practicing, and the children's choir, they are having their first practice Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, and so they have not had their practice yet. The first one is the child choir is being led by Preston Groover, but the 31st of January will be the first practice, so we welcome all children to come out, and what an opportunity to be able to headline for Tasha Cobbs. It'll be 6 o'clock. First Baptist Church, the community choir, first practice by Preston Groover.
Okay.
I hope you come out for that.
I think we also need to throw out a thank you to Nick Ellis, who are some of the other people that are helping us with security and.
Right, Avery Coleman. We have a lot of men that are going to be coming out and doing security because they say that people just want to see her and touch her and get close to her. So we do have a security detail that local officers are going to be helping us with that also.
Okay. A great event, a great fundraiser for a great cause for Fairhaven, and I'm glad that Tasha was able to come, and y'all were able to get a hold of her and to put on this big event. What's the day? Once again, the date is
February 18th, and it's a nice compliment to the women's event you all were just talking about, because February, it's a month of love, and you've got this women's conference going on the 4th. And then we are following up on February 18th.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, so
it's going to be a great February in Wayne County. This event, we hope that the high school kids and that the youth will come out to it, because one of the things that you kind of hear in town is that there's nothing for the youth. But this concert is for the youth. It's for adults too, but this is for our youth. It's a $10 that the high school kids can come to this. So we are also hoping to get the kids to pack Unity also.
It's going to be a red carpet event?
Yes.
Gonna roll out that red carpet again? All right.
It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be really done up well, so.
It'll look good.
It will.
And everybody will have a great time. If folks who maybe not have heard her Tasha sing, you'll find out why. She's just very well known.
Award.
Yeah, Grammy Award winner.
She has a great testimony too. She's her stage presence is amazing, and she knows how to really touch a crowd, and
Sounds
she's
good.
just an amazing person.
And if you want to get a preview, you can see her this Sunday at the Super Bowl. Is that right?
Right. There is at the Super Bowl. It's a gospel fest, and and she will be singing at the Gospel Fest. That is on the Friday before
So
the
actually
Super
not on
Bowl.
the Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Friday at
Yes,
the Gospel
Rock
Fest.
won't be at the football game.
I'm sure you
We'll
probably
be at
can
the-
YouTube it and see it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So,
All right. Anything else that y'all want to say about the event on Starry Night? I mean, y'all just got so much going on with this, and hopefully lots of funds will be raised to be able to help expand the services of
the shelter.
the shelter. Yeah.
Right, that is right. But we just do hope everyone comes out. If you have any questions, you can always call up at Fairhaven Market. You can always ask questions up at Fairhaven Market. And then you can always call the shelter at 588-9999 and to get more information. And then I know a lot of people do hashtags now, and so you can hashtag Fairhaven Starry Night or hashtag Fairhaven Starry Night Tasha Cobbs also for more information.
Okay. Well, ladies, good luck.
Thank
Any way
you.
we can help you, just let us
Next
know.
week.
Okay, see you next week. Talk and give more update on it, okay? Another
That
update on
sounds
it.
great.
All
Thanks,
right.
guys. Have a good day.
All right, we'll be back more of the world famous Butch and Bob show in a moment.
Compassion International presents the Blessed and Unbreakable Tour, featuring Selah. Selah and special guest speaker Duck Dynasty's Missy Robertson. The Blessed and Unbreakable Tour.
First Baptist Church of Jessup invites you to join us for this amazing concert Friday, February the 10th at 7 p.m. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit www.jessupfpc.org.
All right, Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jessup, WIFO, 19 minutes after 8 o'clock on this Monday, 30th day of January. Did you watch the Pro Bowl last night, Bob?
I went back and forth. I said I was watching other shows, so I just
kind of went back and forth.
It wasn't too exciting. Wasn't a lot of scoring going on.
No. Which you think they would be, but, you know, like you think they need to kind of laying back a little bit, a lot of scoring, make it exciting.
They actually play some defense in the game. I said that the goal line stand early, the ASC did, so this wasn't too exciting. So it was a sold-out crowd, so as long as they're making money on the game, they're going to keep on playing the game.
Yeah, sold out crowd and colorful uniforms, let me tell you. there were some bright, colorful uniforms they had out there.
Bright red, for sure.
Yeah. And so the Pro Bowl's out of the way, so everything starts with the Super Bowl today, as y'all mentioned earlier, you and Jonathan, on our sister station, Fox Sports Radio, 1370 AM The Buzz, WLOP, 1370 AM dial. The guys will be on Radio Row this week with Dan Patrick starting at 9 o'clock and Jim Rome at 12 to 3, Rich Eisen, Chuck Oliver. They'll all be there talking about the football game, but they'll also be interviewing different former football stars and athletes, and also there'll be movie stars and TV stars coming by. So not only will you get to hear about football during the week, but listen to Dan Patrick and Jim Rome and Rich Eisen, and you'll be able to hear a lot more than that.
The Morning Man's on the radio as well, Clay Travis.
And in the Morning Man also, yeah.
I'm enjoying that show, coming into work.
Clay Travis?
Clay Travis.
Okay. I don't get to hear him, so.
He does a good job, but he's on Radio Row. He said he's one of the few that early in the morning on Radio Row, but he had a few guests already this morning. Had Marcus Allen stop by, so I said, we'll get to hear all the analysis, all the insights all this week. So they will lead up to the big game between the Falcons and the Patriots. Should be a good one.
Should be a good one. Everybody excited and then down here in Georgia for the Falcons being in it. And I'm sure that with what they've done so far this year, it's still a close game. It's still 3-point favorite, is it, for the Patriots?
Yeah, Patriots are still favored by a field goal.
Okay. So the bookies see it as a close game.
Yeah, they said you have the number one offense against the number one defense. Patriots have the number one scoring defense. Falcons have the number one scoring offense. So normally when that matchup shows up, the defense wins 4 out of 5 times.
Yep.
And so, plus you got Brady. The joke is that when Brady gets the Lombardi Trophy from Rush Goodell, it'll be a deflated trophy. So.
It'll be missing a couple of pounds of hair, huh? I mean, it'll be missing a couple of ounces of gold is what it's going to be missing.
Just saying about deflated trophy. But that's what Patriot fans want to see. Patriot fans want to see that event take place.
I still can't believe that Roger Goodell made such a big deal out of that.
They're more excited about that trophy presentation they are at a game, but
Falcons are going to have something to say about that. So that should be a good ball game. Falcons, indoor, which is good. They're on the turf, so they're used to that. So hopefully they get that high-flying offense up and down the field. But again, the Patriots' defense is, you don't hear a lot about it, but they're the number one scoring defense, and they're there for a reason.
Plus, isn't that amazing? Because when you think of the Patriots, you usually think of Brady and the scoring and all that. You don't think of defense. I mean, can you name a defensive star, on the Patriots? A lot of folks can't do that, but number one.
They've got some talent over there, but Brady, like I said, the key for the Falcons is they've got to put pressure on Brady. You can't let him sit back there all day. They'll pick you apart, and hopefully they'll play man-to-man defense, because if they play zone, it's over. That's the Steelers. Can't play zone against Brady. Just can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Wouldn't be prudent.
Would be very foolish. You'd have to allow to play man-to-man, and you're going to have to blitz and put pressure on him and hit him, kind of like they hit Aaron Rodgers.
Boy, did they put some pressure on Aaron.
So that's what the defense for the Falcons has to do. So it should be a good ball game. Hopefully the Falcons can find a way to win. Everybody here is pulling for the Falcons. So go Falcons.
Go Falcons. Yeah, go Falcons. And hopefully it's going to be a great Super Bowl. I know folks are already planning the Super Bowl parties and events, and it's just become just such a a lot of folks say, well, we need to have Monday off afterwards, but we could. We just somehow delay the season for a week and have another week off, and then you could have it the same weekend as President's Day, and then have that Monday off.
That'll take away from President's Day, though.
But that would take away from President's Day.
It'd be a holiday, though. It should be a national holiday. Really, else they need to go back and play. When I was a kid growing up, the Super Bowl kicked off at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it was at after. But
so that's what they need to go back to.
No, they don't do that because of ratings. I mean, you have to post folks on the West Coast are 3 hours behind us. You can't start at 9 o'clock in the morning.
The sad thing is kids want to see it, and some kids have to go to bed and get up for school. That's the problem you got with the Super Bowl. It just goes so late, especially that long. They're talking about that, how the Super Bowl is just so much, players get out of their routine because the pregame is so much longer and the halftime so much longer. So it's just, if you've never been there, they said that's what the Falcons are having to deal with. A lot of those players won't be familiar with the long delays, but
commercial breaks are more often frequent and longer, so you get out of a rhythm, longer halftime, all that kind of stuff.
Tomorrow night they always do that traditional show, the greatest Super Bowl commercials that airs tomorrow.
They'll do that tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Okay.
I think CBS has that on tomorrow night, so that's always fun to reminisce about the greatest Super Bowl commercials, because there have been some good ones. Last year was pretty much a dud. Last year's Super Bowl, everybody talked about how the commercials just didn't live up to the hype. So hopefully they've got some good ones. I know Matthew McConaughey's got some new commercials coming out that he's doing with that Continental car. So
he's doing it with the Lincoln.
Lincoln, yes. Yeah. So he's got some new commercials coming out for the Super Bowl. So those are always entertaining.
Yes, sirree. Lincoln coming with the Continental. That was such a standard for a big luxury car for so long, and so it'll be interesting to see how Lincoln and Ford does with the new Continental.
Saw his movie Gold over the weekend. Was a good entertainment based on a true story where they go find gold in Indonesia.
Okay.
So I recommend that movie. Saw La La Land. That was pretty good. So
La La Land was good, huh?
Yeah, if you like musicals, but I thought Emma Stone and Austin did a good job. It's entertaining. Good show.
Okay. Yeah, musicals are always kind of interesting.
You said there last night. She won the Screen Actors Guild Award. She's won a lot of awards on that. But Denzel Washington won for Fences. I saw that movie. Just didn't do much for me. I said, based on a former pro, or an athlete that didn't make the pros. They're right in Pittsburgh. But wasn't what I thought it was when I saw the preview. I thought it was about a football player. His son wants to play football, but he won't let him. So because he didn't make it as a pro athlete, so he doesn't want his son to go off to play football. So that's basically what the movie's about. Okay. Denzel Washington won the award last night for Best Actor, and Viola Davis won for Best Actress. So
what?
Movie award Fences. The Screen Actors
the SAG Awards.
Yeah, SAG Awards had that award. So that's why I was flipping back and forth watching the SAGs and the football game.
Okay. All right, Super Bowl week. We got so much Super Bowl activities going on this week on our AM station, AM 1370 The Buzz, Fox Sports Radio 1370 on your AM dial. And then on Sunday, we'll have an extended pre-game show for you right here on 105.5 FM, along with the Super Bowl right here on 105.5 FM. All that on Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. And then also on Sunday afternoon on our AM station, AM 1370 The Buzz, will be an extended special Jim Rome show from the Super Bowl. So we've got you covered left, right, forwards, and backwards.
Starts today.
Starts today. That's right. When I get off the air at 9 o'clock, I'll go to my office. I'll turn my radio over to AM 1370 and listen to Dan Patrick and his gang talk about the Super Bowl, interview all kinds of stuff. Dan Patrick always has a lot of very special guests on. Because not only does he do the radio, he also has his TV show there. So he has a little bit bigger setup there than a lot of them do. But Super Bowl week should be a great game between New England and Atlanta, and everybody's excited about it in this area. We want those Falcons to win. Well, Bob, have you got to go back to court today?
I have open argument start at 9 on another murder trial, so we'll have the coverage on that this week.
Okay. And last week's was found guilty of most charges, right? And so we got another murder trial this week, and Bob will be there to cover it. Any pleas taken this week like there was last week, or just going to be the murder trial?
It's just the murder trial this week.
Okay. Or anything else you need to talk about this morning? Anything else on your mind, Bob? Okay.
That's about it.
All right. All right, have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by My Birch Ford and Blackshear, by Just a Premium Stores located out here on the Waycross Highway, and by Republic Services. WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, and coming up in just a moment.